It all started with a dream. I wrote it down, made a plan. I turned that plan into a vision. It all started with a dream. I wrote it down, made a plan. I turned that plan into.
Yo, man. What's up, man? This is Sway Visionaire coming at y'all with another Dare to Be Different podcast. Today we talking about transitions. Some call them awakenings. Some even call them a paradigm shift. Either way, it's something we all gonna have to go through in this thing we call life. If you know someone that goes to prison or does some type of time in jail or whatever you want to say, a lot of times they will give a facade as if they're transitioning or they're having a paradigm shift, which is basically the way they think. A lot of times they talk that jailhouse talk. You know, that's what it's known in my community as jailhouse talk. Where, I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna be a better person. When I get out, I'm gonna get a job. I'm gonna go to school. All that, and it sounds good. But once they get out into society, once again, it doesn't really go that way. It's just the idea of it. But sometimes that's all it takes. Just a little idea to just sit in your brain, and just over time, when you have enough of what you're going through, you're going to have a transition, paradigm shift. You're going to go through that awakening moment. One thing about these moments, no one really likes them. Because it's like telling a 2-year-old no. They do not like no. So it's just a part of life where it gives us a new outlook. It levels us up. And if you haven't been through a transition, I'm pretty sure you're going through the same shit over and over. And you're probably blaming everybody else around you instead of looking within. These paradigm shifts, these transitions, they come about when it dealing with relationships. They can come about dealing with friendship. They can come about dealing with family. They can come about dealing with certain circumstances within our life and things like that. And it's very important that we take heed, to the signs that come around us. If something keeps going wrong, after a while, we can't keep pointing to the outside interference. And as far as relationships, when you're dealing with somebody you care about, you love, and it just isn't feeding you anymore, it's draining you, it's causing you more heartache than it is happiness, it's time to shift. It's time to move around. Love cannot be the only reason why you stay in a relationship. If you set love aside and you have nothing else there, you're really selling yourself short and you're creating your own heartache. That really is a sign. When it comes to friendships, in this day and age, a lot of people have these great ideas, these awesome, ventures that they want to partake in, but a lot of times they lean on support of those that are around them. Sometimes the people around us have their own demons they're fighting, and they will never support you the way that you may expect them to support you. A lot of times they're just around because you are their light. See, you can be going through hell on earth, but you can still be a shining light to people around you. Another form of transitioning is location, your environment. Sometimes the environment you're in is not a environment that will push you to grow. You know what I mean? It may give you some type of nutrient, but it doesn't allow you to grow to your fullness. And that is something that I personally have been dealing with. But at the end of the day, I take it for what it is. And I know going within myself what I need to do. A lot of people that go through transitions and awakenings and these paradigm shifts, they do go through many moments where they're dealing with things alone. Many confused moments. But that's okay, because as long as you go within yourself, the universe will always send you signs. Your higher power will always send you signs. You know what's good for you and what's not good for you. But we are so just prone to just dealing with shit. We just deal with shit. Shit that we know not good for us, we just deal with it. Food we know it's not good for us to eat, we just deal with it. And that's another thing. When you're dealing with a transition or awakening and a paradigm shift, the things you used to eat, you're going to want to eat it. You're going to have a different type of appetite. A lot of people around you will still be stuck in the same routine of eating, but you're going to be different. It's going to be hard. It's definitely going to be hard, but you have to grow within yourself. As far as friends, it's hard to walk away from friends. It's hard to tell. I've had to tell friends well, people I considered or thought were friends, I'm moving forward, without you, wish them the best and just let it be. Like I said, you're going to go through those type of things, and you just got to be able to just deal with it and just be strong enough with relationships. I've been in relationships where I literally felt it. I woke up one morning and it was like, get out of this. And I got out of it. But I'm going to tell you, the moment I said, you know what, I don't want this anymore, hell broke loose. We can't save people. Can't save no one but yourself. Doesn't matter who they is. Family, friends, spouse. You cannot save these people. I see it time and time again where we as humans, we try our best to save people. These transitions come across in our lives as signs, feelings. Sometimes you can have dreams. Sometimes you can just feel the energy just change. The energy is stiff. It just doesn't feel right. And everything within you is telling you, I don't need to be around these people. But because, oh man, we've been down for years, man. We done been through so much together. That shit don't fucking matter. When it's time for you to have that transition, when it's time for that paradigm shift, when it's time for that awakening moment, it's time for you to pack your shit up and move around. Otherwise, you're going to go through hell on waters until you get it in your mind that, hey, nah, this ain't for me. You know what I mean? Sometimes the universe could be stopping us, or higher power could be stopping things from going on that we really want so bad, and you're wondering why you're not supposed to go that way. Transition, take a shift, find other ways. There's multiple routes to making it out here. You don't have to go the same route that your homeboy went. You don't have to go the same route that your sister went. You don't have to go the same route that your parents went. You don't. You don't actually have to listen to nobody but yourself. But see, this is where you fuck up. If you do not go within and gain that understanding, everything around you will depict everything you do. When you're going through these transitions and these paradigm shifts and these awakening moments, no one is going to quite understand you, because they are not even on your level at that point. And it's not saying they're dumb, but we all have our own two sets of eyes. So the way we perceive things, the things that we feel, the next man may say they feel, but they don't necessarily feel the way that we feel. There's a lot of people out here that are sleepwalking, literally. They're getting up every day, going to a job they hate. They're getting up every day in a relationship that they know is not making them happy, not allowing them to grow, it's draining them. They're getting up every day, hanging out with people that don't support their dreams, that do things that they're not into anymore, but they still allow themselves to be around because they don't want to be alone. Sometimes the best things come from those paths and those journeys that you take alone. Sometimes you have to go through things alone. When you go through things alone, you don't understand the growth that comes from it. Allow yourself to go through these transitions, people. Allow yourself to have those awakening moments, because it's going to come. When it hits you, grab on to it. Don't let it be drowned out by the outside noise and the way of society. Your body is your temple. You take care of your body. You pay attention to your body. You feed your body good things. I'm telling you, good things will come your way. Gaining understanding will help you along this path of your transition. So y'all just remain whole. Don't let no one break you. If it ain't gonna matter 5 years from now, don't spend 5 minutes on it. Learn how to let go. Everybody's not for you. They can sit up there and say, oh, I'm for you, dog. I'm for you, girl. All that, man, listen, they not for you. For you, a person that's for you shows by their actions, not by their mouth, not by the things that they say. If you're in a toxic relationship, you're not smiling anymore. On the outside, you're putting up a front, but deep down inside, you're dying. Get out. If you're just not in an environment that feeds you, and there's no way for you to feed yourself to stay strong within that environment till you're able to move around, let it go. That's transition signs. Those signals have been there the whole time. You're just ignoring them. Man, listen. You have to just You have to get through it, man. It's Sway Vision now. Sway. Don't forget, man. Be nothing less than great. Y'all subscribe, like, comment, tell a friend to tell a friend. Get my subscribers up, man, because this is only the beginning.
It all started with a dream. I wrote it down, made a plan. I turned that plan into a vision. All started with a dream.